Welcome to Ready Set Roll Black Star with your DM Craig and his players. Ben as a hallway, Jonathan as Alor, Adrian as Norman, and Daniel as Newt.
Better than my original episodes, because the original ones were
I
hard.
remember
Because
trying
we
to
only had
listen
one
to
mic.
them. It took forever
Yeah.
to get through those.
Yeah, we only had one microphone,
So
so
you just have like one in the center, or did you pass the mic around?
it was kind of like in the middle, and then we were just kind of hoping for the best. And then we got two mics, and we have one on both ends. We got real fancy.
Oh,
Now look at you.
Yeah. What? Now look at us now on Ready Set Roll Black Star. Hey everybody, it's your DM Craig, and I'm here with the bad boys of D&D.
The way you talk just reminded me of Crazy Taxi. Hey, time for Crazy Taxi. That's what it sounded like.
And over there on Crazy Taxi Land is Benjamin playing E-Hallway. Go ahead and say hi, Ben.
Oh, hi.
And next to Ben is Adrian playing, you're not Newt.
Norman.
Norm.
God damn.
Norman.
Am I the only one that took notes?
Newt,
You're the DM.
Newt is dying, and he's not here.
Yeah. And the other guy that's over here rudely interrupting the DM is Jonathan playing... God, I can't remember your name
Good
either.
lord, it's
Fuck.
Alor.
Alor.
Hello there.
And Dan's not here today because he's over there taking his old lady to Pound Town, so good for him. He's
Wait, he has a
really
girlfriend?
stocking the stuffings, if you know what I mean.
I don't think any of this is true.
Really setting some presents under her tree. She's gonna jingle his bells.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
This is the Christmas episode.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck. That's right. All right. So, anybody who wants to tell me what happened last time on Dragon Ball? Whoa, wrong show. On Ready Set Roll Black Star.
Yeah. I see you're looking at me being the only note taker. Okay. So
I figured.
we were shuffled into a cart. We were going about our way down to Spooky Forest. Noticed some loose screws. Almost made an attempt to break out. Decided that's probably not a good idea. We get to the camp, do that stuff. See some people, get tasked and crap. Working in the forge, in testing group. Then, have one night. Ben gets sent to the hot box because someone tried to steal his food.
You don't steal the highways. You don't steal no food, right?
That's a very wise thing. Yeah, don't do that.
Also, I don't think they understand what a foraging and forage is.
So, then us in testing, which was me and Norman, we get our numbers called with two other gentlemen that definitely didn't want to go, and they both tried to bolt and get out of there and were killed. So then we rustled up the other two, Newt and the highway. Well, they asked for where they were. I just happened to know. So then we all got gathered up in the shed, got handed some fancy items, and we're like, all right, now you're going to go outside and test those. And that's where we left it off at.
All right, so each of you all have received an item. I would like to go around the horn as you all are getting attuned to your items. Go ahead and everybody tell us what your items do. Technically, you all do not know what the flaw is yet until you use them, so let's keep that in character. So if if your character would be like, I'm going to use this superpower now, use it regardless if you know what the flaw is or not. So let's go around the horn here. First off, I will tell what Dan's got going on because Daniel is not here because he's a little bitch made bitch.
Question: whose dice are these over here?
They're yours if you want to play them.
Well, I was going to ask because if they're somebody's dice, I'm going to curse them by touching them.
All right, they're Austin's dice.
Well, he's going to have a bad time.
He always has a bad time.
Oh, so me and him are both cursed die rollers. Got it.
So,
Maybe uncurse
Dan,
Yeah, I mean, two curses take an uncurse, right?
yeah, that two wrongs make a right.
Yeah.
So Dan got the boots of Vengeful Ground. These heavy leather boots are reinforced with iron and carved with a strange, fiery runes. They make faint, hollow thuds when he walks, and as if the earth itself recoils beneath him. His passive effect is when the creature within 5 feet of him deals damage to him, the boots cause the ground beneath them to quake. The attacker must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. So it's a nice little thing, especially for a little wizard. His active effect, as an action, he can stomp the ground, creating a shockwave in a 10-foot radius. All creatures in the area, excluding him, must make a DC 13 strength save or take 2d6 thunder damage and be pushed 5 feet away from him. This ability can be used once per long rest. Unfortunately, the flaw, which he doesn't know yet, is the boots weigh heavily on the wearer, reducing the movement speed by 5. So he's slow like Newt. Or not Newt, Norman. Because Norman has a reduced speed since you're so small. Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody goes 20. You go 25. Everybody else runs about 30. All right. Next in the order, who wants to go ahead?
So me as Aelor, I have the Shield of Converging Echoes. The passive effect is when I take damage from a ranged attack while wielding the shield, you can cause a thunderous echo to ring out. The attacker must take a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. There is an active effect. As a reaction, when I am struck by a melee or ranged attack, you can activate the shield to create a deafening sound wave in a 15-foot cone in front of you. All creatures within the cone must take a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or be deafened for 1 minute and take 2d8 thunder damage. This ability is also a 1 use per long rest, short or long rest, mind you. Oh, do you want to go over the flaw or?
You can go over the flaw, yeah.
The flaw is the echoes of the shield occasionally distract the wielder, giving you a -1 penalty to perception checks while the shield is equipped.
So you get hit in the shield, you're like, oh, fuck! Ah, my ear!
The shield, it speaks to me. It tells me, take off your pants. Be like Norman. He's
Okay, you won't. It's not weird if everyone does it.
Oh, God.
Why are you all wearing pants? The shield speaks to me.
That's a real weird shield. Real weird flaw. I'm not a flaw. It's a perk.
That's canon now. So Yahweh got the Cloak of Fuming Shadows. Its passive is when you are struck by a melee attack, the cloak releases a puff of shadowy smoke in a 5-foot radius. All creatures in this radius must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or have disadvantage on their next attack roll before the end of their turn. Question on this statement. It says all creatures. That's going to include me, correct?
Correct.
So, yeah.
So your cape farts on people?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, and then it has an active. As a bonus action, you can activate the cloak's ability to create a 10-foot radius of thick smoke around you for 1 minute. The area is considered heavily obscured to anyone without blind sight or true sight. Can be used once per long rest. I'm not going to say the flaw because it's funny whenever it happens, but I'll be honest, I don't think Yahweh will be using this item because if she reads that, she's still not going to like it.
All right. Norman received the bracelet of Lingering Torment. It is a dark iron bracelet inscribed with jagged intertwining patterns that seem to shift faintly when observed. Its touch is cold, and wearing it gives a subtle sense of unease. The passive effect, when you deal damage to a creature, the bracelet causes the pain to linger. The target takes 1d4 necrotic damage at the start of its next turn unless it succeeds on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. The bracelet also gives the wearer subtle hints when an illusion is present. The active effect is, as an action, I can channel the bracelet's power into a single attack. If the attack hits, it deals an extra 2d6 necrotic damage and prevents the target from regaining hit points until the end of his next turn. This ability can be used once per long rest. The flaw is the bracelet feeds on its wearer's vitality. Every time I use its ability, I take 1d6 necrotic damage as it draws from my life force.
Yay! These are really good items, guys, right? Everybody's excited about their items that are definitely not going to hurt you all.
Yes.
Well, mine seems like it's the most tame out of all of them. It's like a -1 perception. That sucks, but I don't know. All right. Blast people.
So, as you guys have just been equipped with these items, the guards kind of shuffle you into to like the storage area of the camp. It's a tinted area where you've noticed these boxes are going in and out. What are in the boxes? Who knows? Could be more magical items. When you all get inside, they open. You can give me a perception check or a perception chest. Jesus Christ, Craig, get it together. They're big. They're huge.
It's a box. I got a 3.
Yeah, 9. Do I have the -1 not yet?
Did you equip the shield?
Have I
13.
equipped the shield? Have I equipped the shield?
Yes,
yet?
you have equipped it.
Oh, good. So we're at 8.
All right, good job.
14.
14. I guess I should roll for Dan's character. since
Apparently,
he's not
I'm
here.
really interested in whatever the shield is telling me right now.
So, what Newt and Norm both see as you all look around the room, the other guys,
I like
Yahweh
boxes.
and Alor, you're just kind of focused on like, oh fuck, what have we gotten ourselves into? Shit. Okay, they're bringing us to a box. What's in the box? Oh my god, is it going to be a mimic? But Newt and Norm, you all notice a little bit more stuff. Like, there's a map of the Witchwood on the wall, and it's got several different markings on it. It's like, hey, don't go here. There's a patrols,
Oh.
couple of different spots.
We're already in this room.
Yeah, you've been there before. You notice that, like, there are some nicer... The guards do kind of keep some of their supplies here. But the supplies that they open in the chest are not those supplies. Each of you can grab one singular simple weapon, but these simple weapons are rusted weapons. So they're going to have a -1 to attack. You're not going to have like a -1. It's just whatever the plus in that you would normally get, just take 1 off of that because they're old and rusted and dull and shit like that. So each of you can pick a simple weapon to have to fight with if you need.
I'm gonna grab. Is there a rusted rapier there?
Is it a simple weapon?
I don't know.
It's a martial weapon.
Yeah. Check in the app, and you can just go put new and weapon, and then you can hit select, and just go under simple melee, and then pick, and whatever's under there is what you can get.
And there's also, if you need like a ranged weapon, it would be like a short bow, but the short bow also has the same effect because it's like old and fucking dry rotted. And
Yeah, that don't work.
no, I'm saying they don't want to give you all too many advantages here.
So I guess so you said the weapon, since it's a worn weapon,
Yeah.
it'll get a -1 to
Yeah,
attack?
so say you get a +5 to hit.
Yeah.
Now you only get a +4.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's just be not just a flat. It's -1.
It's not
period.
a
Okay.
flat negative. It's just take 1 off of whatever your normal plus would be.
Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure on that.
You're a
before
spellcaster, so you more than likely
Quarterstaff.
don't need it. Yeah, they gave you a
Just a
stick
stick.
last time.
Nice.
You don't even really need it to cast spells.
I wish they would let me.
Technically, you're supposed to have spellcasting components, but I hate management, so...
All right.
I should be
All
good
right.
to go.
I'll be good.
Okay, so fully equipped, you guys are pulled out of the storage area and headed to the main town hall, where... give me another perception check.
Oh man,
17.
7.
What'd you get, John?
10.
Where, once again, Newt and Norm both notice this. You all see what looks like a very nice horse and carriage has been pulled up next to the town hall. You haven't seen it here before, and for this area, it is nice. Like, it's relatively kept clean. Most of things here are soot covered because of the forge. The soot is just started to just sprinkle down like snow onto this thing. It's just a thin layer instead of a thick coating of soot on this. So it hasn't been here for very long. You're not entirely sure who or what or where this came from. You just know that it's here. And the guards look at you guys and say, all right, so be on your best behavior because we're going to go talk to the Duke. He's got special plans for you guys.
Lovely.
Huh.
I love how the guy that's like diligently writing down notes of like what all's in the area has not seen shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just not even going to bother because I haven't rolled a damn thing. So, as far as the highway's concerned, she's just like looking at the tattered cloak, kind of like, what the fuck am I going to use with this for, if at all?
I'm slowly starting to take off my pants.
She's going to start putting the cloak around your waist.
So as you all move in to the building, you can hear what sounds like yelling back and forth. Don't know if you all want to lean into what that might be.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be more of a... Is that perception, or would that be like...
It doesn't matter because I rolled a 4.
Okay. I'll let you
All I heard was
use
wah, 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 wah.
insight
Wah,
or
wah, wah,
perception.
wah, wah, wah.
13.
That's all I'm hearing.
Oh, we're doing perception? Okay.
Sorry, rolling a lot of
If it's
perception.
insight, then it's 15.
You can use either or.
I'm going to use the perception. We got what? Math is hard. 20,
Public school.
23.
Okay, so you hear what sounds like a woman's voice, and she is yelling at somebody saying, like, the king needs results, okay? You just keep pulling resources here, and we are getting nothing out of it other than these damn automatons that you've been sending over for God knows what reason. I guess they make money, but I haven't seen any results here, and we need to get something out of this more than what you are producing. It's really a back and forth of her more or less just ripping into whoever the fuck she's yelling at. The you hear in the background saying, well, it seems to me like you are more of a clerical person than you are a cleric, so you can take that back to the high priestess and tell her I said so. If you really want to see what we've been doing here, you are more than welcome to go out on an expedition with some people, some fine people that I have sent to go. Actually, they should be coming here any moment. And then she says, if that will settle what I need to be able to see what's going on here, then I'm perfectly fine with going out on a simple expedition into the Witchwood. You all with your mumble jumbo and about these horrors or whatever you like to call them, these bedtime stories that you tell children. And then she starts to walk out as you guys are walking in, and she like slams the door behind her. She's pretty pissed off, and then definitely shoulder checks Aelor as she kind of like walks past.
Pardon me, madam.
She doesn't say shit. She's
Yeah.
like fucking.
just kinda mutter it, like,
this mother. She's muttering under the breath. Motherfucker, like she's so fucking mad right now.
You want to burn this place to the ground. You won't do it. Oh.
No balls.
You're still wearing your pants.
Haven't you heard the voices? We're not wearing pants anymore.
It's the new fashion. So as you all move inside, you guys get your first like face-to-face look at the Duke. He is a gnome, but he is bigger in stature. You're not quite sure if he's actually that big or if it's just like the outfit he's wearing is trying to project that. You know, and he does definitely has like a little person problem. So like everything he has to like go up some stairs to sit on his chair. You know what I mean? Like I want to be taller than you, or at the very least eye to eye. He would definitely be eye to eye with Ihawe, because that's just his normal like I want to be taller than everyone where he sits at his desk.
Well, I think hunched over, she's like 8'7".
Yeah, that's pretty tall. And if you did come in and you stood up, you would be taller than him, and he would be so fucking pissed. Like he's like, I need to build it higher.
Do it.
Another layer.
Do it.
Well, she's not going to know that.
So anyway, as you all come in, he's like, good, good, good. It seems as though you are the newest batch of recruits set to go out into the woods. The good news is you all will be accompanied by someone who seems to be like they want to see what you all are capable of doing, and I have such high hopes. Yes, some of you may die, but it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Farquaad.
I was about to say.
Oh wow! What if we all just were really bad?
I see that you've been aptly fitted out with some new equipment, and so the goal of today's exercise is we will be sending you out onto a path predetermined, set forth into the Witchwood. And I know every one of you, contain your excitement, please. You need to work your way through the path, retrieve an item for me, and just come back. That's it. It's simple as that. And if you do a good enough job and impress the clerical lady who is following you, then maybe I can possibly shuffle some things around to see your release.
What's the item?
Well, you'll know it when you see it.
Is it
You say
big?
shuffle release. When would that estimate be?
Oh, well, it really determines on how good of a job you all do out there.
Well, I mean, if I can get an estimate, I might try a little bit harder.
Well, I think if your life is on the line, you would be trying fairly hard. So, as he slaps his hand together, go out there and, just make a game of it. Just have fun. Have fun with your... just, make the best out of a bad situation. All right, go on. Shoo. And then the guard's kind of like, fuck out.
Yeah, Howie's just kind of like rolling her eyes like, Pompous little snot.
They're shoving everybody else out, and I just stand there, and they don't notice me.
Just a naked.
Naked gnome.
Naked gnome. Give me a history check. 3.
Yeah.
You're like, there's something about this guy. I can't fucking put my finger on it. But there's something about this guy right here. And then, the chain that they have you, attached to with everyone, because you all are definitely in a chain gang, gets tugged, and you're like, fuck!
Damn.
All right, out into the
I
court.
forgot that was a thing.
Yes. Out into the courtyard, you all go. Is there anything you would like to mutter amongst yourself while you are being escorted?
I'm gonna make the muttering of, I think even if we retrieve this item, we're screwed. I feel like if we're successful based on how many people have went in here and been unsuccessful, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna keep you guys. You guys are good.
I mean, they didn't release
So I think
that
we're
one
boned
guy.
either way.
Well, of course. I'm curious what this set path is, because if this set path is closer to to one of the possibility of the road of coming in, maybe we could just say screw this whole thing and get out.
That's what I'm talking about.
We do have a potential use here with this cleric that's with us. We could, if things get rough, I imagine we could just be like, well, you're kind of out here with us, so
Let's get out of here.
I hope you don't die too.
Oh, so Yahweh looks at Norm and goes, "You're a magic user, right?"
Sure.
I think
Sure.
it's like,
Kinda. Maybe.
this cloak I got is clearly not going to be something good for a person in the front line. You could have it because I'm not going to use it.
It's too big for me. If it fits you,
It's
wouldn't
not
you
going to
say?
fit me.
It doesn't. It kind of looks like a lobster bib
Mhm.
on her.
Well, also, I'm confused as to why this bracelet stayed on. When all of my clothes disappear, why is the bracelet still here?
Roll an Arcana.
8.
Plus your Arcana.
13.
So it might have something to do with the fact that it is sapping life juice away, so it's using magic to power itself.
Okay.
So that's probably
So-
the cloak. On the other hand,
Probably shouldn't tell me anything.
probably wouldn't work out the same way if you're just kind of putting two and two together.
Yeah, Howie's already forgotten about last time. She's just like, it'd probably be better for you to use it.
Sure, I'll take your cloak. Thanks.
She hands it off. She's like, good riddance.
You
Because
put
she
it
didn't
on?
like
I
how
put
she-
it on.
And then you hear, and it just fucking disappears. Gone forever.
And she looks, she's like, where'd the cloak go?
I didn't like your gift. I hid it.
Well, it's not my gift.
Where did you put it? You don't have any pockets.
Very,
Oh,
very dark hole. All right.
Gone forever.
Do the guards notice the cloak just disappear?
No.
No.
They don't really give two turtle shits about like what you all are doing, really. Okay, so as we move on, they take you all to the stables, load you all up on top of into a cart, and chain you all down to there's like little fuck, what are they called?
Shackles?
Yeah, there's shackles they attach to the cart. I can't remember what the fucking things are called. But anyway, they lead you all out onto heading south. John, what do you remember about the map that you had previously seen? What does Alor know?
I remember. We couldn't get like specific details in the map. Mostly like south area was like kind of marked as danger. Don't go here. That was about it. That's when we went there.
And we're heading south.
You all are heading south. Yes, correct. And you do notice that woman that was kind of pissy, kind of rides up on a horse next to you all, and she tells the guards, "This better be worth my time, honestly, because I'm writing this down in my report."
Okay. So have we left the encampment already?
You are on your way out
Okay.
at the moment. So what are you waiting for?
Oh, Howie's just kind of wanting to, I guess, investigate. For one, I guess, do a little quick investigation of the wagon we're in and the shackles that we're attached to. We'll see how sturdy they look, or if they're just ramshackle as the first set.
Go ahead, give me a insight. Or not insight, perception.
Fucking finally. I think it's going to be I rolled a 14, so I think it's a 15.
All right, hell yeah.
There we go. We have 15.
Praise hell, praise Dale. So what these shackles are, they are a little bit more sturdy than the other ones, because this is like the we really kind of want this to work out wagon. You know what I mean? Like, we need these people, because if they get loose, then Duke's gonna be pissed at us. Type of wagon. But yeah, the ones on the way in were definitely a lot lax, a lot more lax.
Yeah, so getting out of these ones unnoticed would be a lot more difficult.
Yes. Anything else you all would like to discuss or do?
I'm curious where that cape went. I would like to ask Norman if he knows where that went.
Yeah, I have no idea. There's a curse put upon me that anytime I try to put on clothes, they just disappear.
Yeah,
Why was you cursed?
Because I'm an asshole. No.
Because I was caught stealing the king's clothes. So the king put a curse upon me to never be able to wear anything ever again.
That explains the beard.
So you have no idea where any of that stuff goes?
I do not.
No. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
We could have gotten evidence. Well, I hope we don't die.
And with that, you all start to leave the safety of, if that's what you want to call it, Witch Haven, into the darkness that is the Witchwood. Right, we are going to take a quick commercial break to go talk about RSR merch. Hey guys, do you all like RSR merch? Because I like RSR merch. It's our merch store with our stuff about D&D. Some of it you can't even tell is D&D merch, because if you want to be like that stealthy I like D&D, but I don't want anybody to know that I like D&D guy, you could go in and buy some of our like the Basketball Gods t-shirt that we have from Legends, where it's literally Hades and he's dunking on bitches. It's pretty fucking cool. It's just a really cool shirt in general. And if you didn't know that you listen to D&D and you just wanted to rock a cool shirt, that's a good one to wear. And then if somebody comes up and is like, hey, where'd you get that shirt? You could be like, hey, it's from rsrmerch.com. And then they'll be like, what the fuck is that? And you could be like, it's a D&D show, you should listen to it. And then totally out yourself. But we also have other things like backpacks and cups and shit, all the shit you need. Hoodies. It's cold outside, go get a hoodie. All that stuff. So go to rsrmerch.com, and you can also go get some cool ass dice at Dice Envy. If you go and click our link in the show notes, it'll take you to diceenvy.com, where you can get some stone dice, wooden dice, metal dice, resin dice, big dice, little dice, a la carte dice, advent calendar dice, a subscription to dice. You get all the dice you need at diceenvy.com. So head on over there and do us a favor and buy some dice. Also, if you are catching up onto our episodes and you want more, you just are like, I need fucking more RSR. I totally get it. I need more RSR in my life. Go back and listen to our older episodes. We have the Project Nova stuff. It's kind of a little hard to listen to because that was our first season that we ran, but it's fucking awesome. The story was great. The characters were amazing. That wrapped up. We went from that to Daniel's campaign of Divides. Divides was really good. You could listen to Jose de la Mancha or Big Tony or OJ. Yes. A character's name was Ornthal James, based off of the killer football player. Killer / football player. You get what I'm getting at there? OJ. And then we went from there to Legends. Huh? What?
So not orange juice?
No, not orange juice.
R.I.P.
But we went from that to Legends, and we finished Legends. That was the campaign kind of before this one. Or you could listen to Bat Rat. If you're into like Batman, but rats, go listen to all that. So after all that, we're going to head back to the show.
An RSR March.
Whoa. Do not say Temu has better quality than RSR merch. We're about to fight right now. We're not going to fight. Temu probably
That's
does.
where all my clothes go. They go to Temu when they disappear.
All right, welcome back. You guys are headed off into the woods. Let me see here. It wouldn't be any of you guys. It would be Dan's character. So Newt, he's been kind of quiet this entire time, per usual. He's a fucking weird guy, and he kind of looks up to you guys and he goes, "Do y'all hear that?"
Hear what?
It's like a drumming, like a low drum, like.
Sure, it's not the wagon wheels hitting rocks.
It's probably my shield.
Probably my shield.
What?
My shield's really fucking. It's really fucking loud. No, man. It's like it's coming from the woods.
I'm gonna do a roll to see if I can hear said thing. No.
I don't hear shit.
I think you're just hearing the wagon. making
Actually,
odd
I have
noises.
tinnitus. I haven't heard anything for 3 years.
What check is this?
It would be like more Arcana than anything.
14.
14?
Yeah.
15.
So you guys, if you really start to you're listening, you don't really hear anything, but then you start to maybe what he's tapping into is less physical and more magical, and then you can start to hear it's like a low just drumming like a heart. It's almost like a heartbeat-esque, over and over, and you can hear it. It's not loud, but it is subtle as you are moving through the woods.
I do hear it. It kind of sounds like a game I used to play. Can't put my finger on the name of it, though.
Can't put my finger on it.
Jumanji.
I kind of hear some magical type of pulsing.
I think you're all just crazy. I think it's just the wagon.
Hey, you don't say that. Like, he's literally over there trying to hold it together. You don't say that. You don't say I can't hear nothing.
Now he's just like, what are you going to do about it, little man?
No. So you all pull up. You're kind of deeper into the woods now. The guards set you down. You see a path leading into the western part of this, like the southwestern part of the woods. And they're like, okay, so you heard like the, I'm gonna give him a little accent here. Yeah, you heard what the Duke said. You gotta go through the path and retrieve an item, right? That's what you got to do.
Yeah, that's what he said.
What item?
I don't know. I've never actually been into the path. Honestly, I don't like being this far into the woods here.
How many guards are there?
There are 3 guards plus this woman that's on the horseback. As he unshackles you all.
Can I try to convince him to go with us?
I don't think there is any way in hell that he would ever do that. But you can try.
No, it's okay. I don't have
What are
anything
you
that would help.
doing?
It'd be a really hard check, but you can try.
So if we don't know what item we're supposed to bring back, how do we know when we found it?
I honestly don't know. The Duke said you know it when you see it, so good luck.
Looks like the stick on the ground. That must be the item.
What are the guards armed with?
Crossbows, mostly.
Can we offer to trade our weapons?
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I don't think this is really gonna work out that way.
How tough does the guards look?
Not very tough.
I mean, y'all know my stance on
So
this.
aside from the crossbow, do they have like any melee weapons?
Let me look. Let me look and see what they have on them.
Because now we're all unshackled, correct?
Oh yeah, they unshackled you. They just said, "Fucking go. You're free to go. Go ahead." Where is my? There it is.
If you could also steal a finesse weapon from them, that'd be cool.
I don't know about stealing, but I don't know about beating
It's
the
not the Duke. God, I was looking at the Duke's items. I'm so silly.
I don't know about stealing, but if the cleric doesn't seem to give a shit about this,
I mean, what's to stop you from just being like yoink
They have
and just walking off with it?
most of them tend to carry crossbows, but there's one guy. He's got a spear. That's about it.
Is it the guy we're talking to, or is it a different one?
It's a different one.
So Holly's gonna get to her full height, so she's standing very tall.
Oh boy, you're a real big one.
I want that spear.
Oh, I don't think you should. You've been equipped with what you really need right now.
She kind of leans a little bit down over him and goes, "I want the spear." I'm gonna roll an intimidation check to get the spear.
Okay.
Don't fuck with me. Good. 21.
All right. So, hey, Dave, go ahead and give him the spear, okay, bud? Just give him the spear. I'm kind of shitting my pants right now. Dave's over there. Oh, well, I mean, if you say so, Dave. We're both Dave. Both of us.
I'm Dave. He's Dave. That's Dave. We're Dave.
I'm Big Dave. This is Little Dave. That's Medium Dave.
Hey, how about you should also see if they have any snacks or something.
The only snacks I have are in my pants right now, bud.
I'm not that hungry, but thanks for the spear. She
Can I
takes
borrow
the
your
spear.
crossbow too?
No, you can fuck right off.
Hey, can you Highway? Can you help me get this crossbow?
So what about that crossbow, Dave?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, I was going to tell this guy that he could fucking take that crossbow and shove it where the sun don't shine, but if you really want it, I mean...
Thanks, Dave. I highly appreciate it.
If we're successful, we'll definitely write a good shout out to you guys and your support for us.
The cleric that's sitting there, and she's like, what the fuck are you all doing?
Well, hey, I'm good. I'm going to get rid of the hand axe.
I already have a crossbow in my inventory.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck are you all doing?
You just see her take this hand axe and just throw it on the ground. And she's like, nothing. Let's get going.
All right. She hops off her horse. She literally is following you guys. Does not Give me an insight check.
I was gonna say, oh,
Give me an insight.
14.
15.
I think it's an 8. Let me confirm.
Either way, it's a bad number.
Yeah, it's insight, right? Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, insight 3.
Oh.
12.
Okay, so all of you can kind of realize that this lady has no idea that you all are actually really prisoners. She just thinks you all are just part of the crew that work here.
Considering how ragtag, there's a fucking knoll.
Yeah, she's just like, I guess they fucking have to work. Like, she generally does not know.
Does she, like, show signs that, like, she's confused that we just hustled these dudes?
Yeah, that's why she was like,
Oh.
what the fuck are you all doing? Like, she was just so confused by,
Oh, man, we don't work here. We were dragged here. And then they gave us
we
this
don't
shit.
work here. I'm sorry, ma'am. I know I'm dressed like I work at Target, but I don't actually
I have
work
to
at
really
Target.
question her thought process when they brought us out here in shackles.
Well, she wrote up
Oh, she
afterwards.
didn't see
She
it.
didn't see
Okay.
it. She just thought you guys were in the back. Yeah, so she's like, are we gonna fucking do this or what? We gotta go through this little fucking hike that he wants us to do. I don't know why he's showing us this, but whatever.
Can Howie tell that she clearly just does not understand what's going on at all?
Oh yeah, she clearly has no idea. That was what the insight was for.
So Howie's kind of looking at
Any more fucking noise over there, John?
Hey, Lord just found like a
Bag of fucking candy.
I found snacks.
It tastes like shit.
it's been from James' pack.
So yeah, you notice that she generally has no idea. Like, she thinks that the Witchwood is like a bunch of bullshit stories that have been told to scare kids at night, type of stuff. Like, she has no fear of this area. She doesn't understand what is going on here at all.
Lovely. Are the guards still here, or are they just booked it already?
Oh, as soon as you all hustle them, they're kind of like, all right, well, have a good day. I really hope that that spear treats you well. It's done wonders for me. He picks up the hand axe that you threw on the ground. He's like, I gotta at least have something. As he kind of wanders back.
All right. So now it's just us, and Howie goes, looks at. So what is she? We know you said cleric, but is she what race is she? I'm assuming human.
She's human. She's a human cleric. She seems like she's. You could tell she isn't from like a rural area. She's definitely from a city. She's been kind of sanctioned away into her cloister of trying to like rise the ranks of politic in.
So she's very noble-esque, prim
Yeah.
and proper type who really doesn't want to be here.
Oh, 100% does not want to be here. She's just here because it's like I have to file the paperwork because this is part of like what we do to move up in the ranks.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess before we get heading into our grand adventure, can we know your name?
Oh, well, I am High Cleric Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm a null, obviously. Names aren't really good with me.
Yeah, Cynthia.
I know syllables.
All right. Just trying to help you out. I've never really met a Noel before. This is a really odd group of people. She stares into the soulless eyes of Norman. No, Newt. Sorry. You guys' names are like really close, so it's kind of fucking me up.
Well, mine starts with a G.
Yeah, I understand.
Come on.
But I'm
What?
dyslexic.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
When you
no.
said it was Norman, it's like
Gnome.
Norman.
I
Man.
I didn't hear him say the G
I wrote
part.
that down in my notes. I was like, very clever. I like it.
So, can we go ahead and get this fucking over with?
I mean, if you really want to get to fucking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You gotta watch your,
Howie's like,
you gotta watch your face in there, lady.
Norman, you scamp!
you slide up.
I mean, I'm already halfway there.
Whoa, whoa! John's over there. Take off your pants.
The shield, it tells me. It must speak to you too.
Oh, shit. As this awkward conversation concludes and you all tend to look towards what this path ahead of you holds, that's where we're going to wrap up today's episode of Ready, Set, Roll. All right. See you guys.